This blue dot's going on the air. Looks like he's going everywhere. With his pet Jenny and his blue dot family. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. On his first Naruto run. Looked like this blue dot was having fun. He is not a mouse. Moved from the shop to the house. With Marsha and his clan. This blue dotty is the man. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. Looked like he was having fun. Looked like this blue dot is gonna run. He likes to say every day in his own special way. Are you shitting me? And he loves his blue dot family. We love John, he is the man. And we love this special clan. We are a blue dot family. And we like to be free.
How y'all doing? Baby, it is Sunday. It is Sunday. The weekend's over. Well, not really. It's a 3-day weekend, baby. A lot of us have Monday off for President's Day. Don't you wish we had one? That's what we're working for, baby. We need a president because we ain't got one now, so I ain't celebrating President's Day anyway. Anyway, I want to say thank you to Inga Karlik, who showed up, Pete Briggs, Linda S., Sue Bingla, Dwayne Dwizzle, Meg Wet Willie, Old Bat with Two Cats, and Patricia Johnson. And oh no, I lost the comment. Somebody asked me, what is Discord? It's an app that you download. It works like Skype. There's no charge for it. It's free. You can download Discord and jump right in here and get into the conversation with us. Anyway, that was a public service announcement, by the way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope you had some nice weather and some good times. We had some decent weather down here and tried to get some things done around the house. It's been putting it off because it was cold, and now I can't use that excuse anymore because it's warming up. So anyway, what's going on? Well, a lot's going on and a lot's going to be happening. We're in the midst of, now we're moving on to Nevada for the caucuses. I hate that word caucus. But that, and then after that, we're going on to South Carolina so we can watch Operation Chaos in progress, I guess. And but I don't know if y'all noticed one little thing in the news today was that there was 1,100 former federal prosecutors, both Republican and Democrat, appointed under both Republican administrations and Democratic administrations, that signed a letter calling for William Barr to resign as Attorney General because he has disgraced his office. He has done damage to the integrity and the rule of law, the integrity of the institution itself. 1,100 former prosecutors, Republican and Democrat, baby. This is starting to get really obvious of what we have, and we can all look at all of these Republican senators who turned this man loose, who had an opportunity, the only opportunity, to stand up and define their party as what it used to be, but that it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. They're not after the party of the Republican Party of the past. Are you shitting me? Liars, cheats, and thieves is what the Republican Party has turned into. And, they've always been that, but they tried to do it a little bit more discreetly than they do nowadays. And nowadays it's just in your face and what are you going to do? But Teresa Diggum, he won't resign just like Trump won't. No, he won't. People will call on him to resign, but there's no confidence in that. This man is there for one reason: to be the consigliere of Donnie. That's it. To keep Donnie's ass out of prison, I guess. I guess the deal is that Donnie will pardon him if he gets in any shit, just like he plans to pardon Roger Stone or anybody else that gets convicted that's on his side. He's a little pissed off that McCabe isn't getting the screws put to him. It shows you who he is. There's no evidence that McCabe did anything wrong. It's these vendettas that Donnie's going after. And it's obvious to everybody. 2014 was the year that Barr has been AG since February of 14. No, that can't be right. Or I'm reading it wrong. I'm reading it wrong, probably. If we win the White House but fail to win the Senate and we lose the House, we are FUBAR. Miss Nomad writes, and that's, if you don't know what FUBAR is, that's fucked up beyond all recognition. It is imperative. Today, I went over to see my buddy Maestro, and by the way, again, a unsolicited comment on our dear friend Bernadette's cream salve that she sent to me, and I went over and shared it to Maestro, and boy, he said it's making his hands feel better, which made me feel good that it's actually working on the pain that he had in his hand. But he's also putting it on his face because he loves what it's doing to his skin. My wife's been using the damn thing for her skin too. I'm just using it for the pain, but I guess I look a little bit prettier. I don't know. But Bernadette, if you're out there, baby, and she is, she's in the room with us, as a matter of fact. Hi, Bernadette.
Hello.
He could not say enough nice shit about your stuff. I ain't
Hello.
shitting you.
I am actually in the process of making one for skin with calendula flowers, which is really good for skin health. And so maybe we could get him one of those. There's the canna for the pain.
Right.
I'll have lavender for those who have little kids that they need to calm their little asses down.
That's always
Lavender is
helpful.
wonderful
A little
for
lavender
calming.
will do that.
Absolutely, and if you're having trouble sleeping at night, you can rub a little bit of the lavender on it to help you sleep. So
Boy,
yeah, I'm
howdy.
trying to make a whole bunch of different scented ones, and I don't know. I
Ouch.
sent you a picture.
Yes,
Uh, I
I
got
got a
my
picture.
tin. I
Mar-
got my labels,
Marcia
and
said the first thing right off the bat, she loved your label.
right on, right on.
She said
Um,
immediately, that label looks pretty.
it's a temporary label until I decide how I want my labels to be. It's a
Right?
template that I found, but the lotus flower means when I had my computer tech business, I picked a lotus flower. So the lotus flower I was very much drawn
There
to,
you
and
go.
that's what ended up on the label.
Uh,
You know.
it looks pretty.
uh,
Marcia thought it would look really pretty.
Thank you,
And it looked
thank
really professional. So,
thank you. So yeah, I'm trying to design a flyer to go with it. So when I do finally send them out, you'll be able to see the other products that are available. And
outstanding.
yeah,
I just love
and
it,
of course
Bernadette. I do. I do.
it will have all the contact information on how to get into the club.
There you go. There you
There
go.
you go.
And you know we're going to push it here, baby, because A, I believe it works, and Mama swears it for the skin, and evidently so does Maestro. He said he
Hey,
looked. He said he
coconut
looked
oil
prettier.
is really good for the skin, and so is olive oil.
Boy, howdy.
And basically, that's what they're made out of. And
Yeah.
of course, they're all organic materials that I use. So, yeah,
Boy,
I'm
howdy.
excited about this, John. You made me fucking go back to work, and that's what I've been doing.
but
Okay, I
but
was
it's a happy
retired.
work, isn't it?
Yeah, and it smells good.
I
And of
bet.
course, I get it all over me all the time. It's I look wonderful.
So when you go out, people just want to follow you around and just smell you all day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Who is that? That's that lady over there. Go take a whiff. Well,
Absolutely.
Maestro, we're going to do a show this week. So, Yeah, I'll let him tell you exactly what he thinks, but I don't want to turn it
I'll
into
be
a
watching.
commercial. But anytime you want to do one, baby, you're welcome to do one right here. Uh,
I'll be watching.
because it does. It just it's great shit. It works,
Yeah,
baby.
it makes me happy that it's actually working for you guys,
It is.
and I couldn't ask for better product placement. To tell you the truth,
Well,
I mean, when somebody talks good about a particular product, it makes you want to go out and get that.
yeah.
And so,
Well,
Daryl, if you're listening, get into Discord and hit that hit me up over in Discord, dude. Give
yeah.
me that information. I'll
Anybody
get you out.
interested? Hit this that's in the Discord arena. Hit Bernadette up on how to get that stuff. Uh,
Yep.
they got a prettier can than I got. But but
Well,
but but but
you got a
I
4
got
ounce
more.
straw.
I was fixing to say, but I got
Yeah,
more.
right. It gives you
I
two
got
ounces.
more. And that's the key words there. But
There it is.
yeah, it's being passed around by the whole family, so everybody's enjoying it. Travis already used it on his neck, and Marsha's using it everywhere that she got skin, I guess.
Right.
And
Well, that's what I'm hoping that people do with it is that
yeah,
you use it because it makes you feel good
well,
and it's good for you.
good.
So
Ah,
Well,
there.
well, that's
thank you. I appreciate the advertisement.
oh, it's not advertisement, baby. It's just pure love. I love
Thank
it. So there you go. I got it in with the manufacturer. Anyway, anyway, TW, how are you doing, buddy? We appreciate your voice.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Went up and had my little fishing trip thing and
Out in the ice again.
hurt myself coming down. Didn't hurt myself going out the leg, but hurt myself coming down the stairs.
Boy, howdy shit, dude. Stop that shit.
It's like I'm bruised from back to ass. So,
No,
Ah.
that's not fun. There's a limit to that fishing shit. There it is.
Yeah, I decided I've had enough.
There
Goodbye.
you go. Well, stay healthy, friend. Jesus.
Mm.
Stay inside. near
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
fire.
say something to Bernadette about her healing jail, but by the time I get it to me, it shouldn't be.
I'm not
healed.
shitting you. I'm not saying this just because Bernadette is a member of this family
No,
and we love her dearly.
I'm serious.
I
because
am
wanted
serious.
something the other night.
It is working.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I sat here. I got home Friday night. I sat in my chair, and I was sitting here for maybe an hour. After an hour, I couldn't even move. I couldn't even get up.
Well, there you go.
So I was like,
Well,
I'm
I
gonna have to
recommend-
get something.
Yeah, it heals what ails you. It's for whatever
Yep.
ails you. But it's great for muscle pain. That's the way that
Oh,
I can
that's
tell.
what I needed.
Because I can tell the difference between muscle pain and bone pain because of my shoulder. I have both up there. So
Yes.
the bone pain, I can feel the bone pain when I move. But that muscle shit,
Yes.
my shoulder's
that
happy.
muscle is.
My shoulder's happy.
It hurts.
Right on.
Ben Stroud, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I got a tentative date on my heart procedure.
You got an alternative date on the heart? When is it gonna tentatively
It's
happen?
supposed to be Wednesday, March 11th.
March 11th. Boy, howdy shit. That's too long for me to have to think about it. I advise my doctors, if you want to do something, sneak up on me. It's the best way to do it. We got to do it tomorrow, John. That's it. Got to do it tomorrow. Got it all set up. Okay.
Well, they're gonna just come to your house, John, and they're gonna like tackle you and throw a net over you. Come on, you're coming with us.
Yeah, that's exactly the way it is. I don't like to go. I really don't. Because I'm like, you go to a doctor, they're going to find something wrong with you. There's always something wrong with you. It's a see, ask the dog. He knows. Damn right. Damn right. Aussie Dave, how are you, buddy?
Fantastic, mate. I'm my sister, Bernadette, darling. When you become famous like Ivanka and you get to
Just
go to the
remember us.
AEU,
Yeah,
that
really.
shit, don't forget the family, all right?
I
Don't
will
forget the
I
family.
will never forget my family. Okay, I am
Okay.
humble beginnings. I could never do that.
Have I
Right.
advertised
Now-
my bag carrying skills yet? I can carry bags.
Yes,
Many,
yes.
many bags. I'm a good bag carrier. Buddy. I can carry
Now,
bags.
on that point, you see that was daughter of an arsehole over in
Yes.
United Arabs there. What's she doing there, mate? Did you elect her
She's
to the
making
White
money,
House?
buddy. She's making money. I just read that at I think it was the Washington Post I was checking out. Ivanka somewhere.
Oh,
She's
check on
Ivanka
Discord.
prostitutes
It's
for
on
the
a
whole
posting on
world. There
Discord.
you go.
oh,
I mean, the American people never put her in the White House or asked her to get involved in any way, shape, or yet she's sticking her nose in. I just can't believe you guys are
she's
putting
going to
up
be
with
president.
that. Sorry.
That's what she's doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about the regime. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's working to be president. She's trying to get all the
Yeah.
pictures she can, you know, with
She's
every
learning
foreign leader. Look at me,
ropes
I'm
and-
talking to the EU, I'm
Yeah.
talking to this, that, and the other. I'm a member of
And I'm
the
looking,
international community, and everybody's just looking at
And
each
I'm
other.
looking
Just, what
I'm-
is this ignorant thing doing in here?
I'm looking for a richer husband on the way.
Yeah, yeah. Kirshner's in debt to the Saudi Arabians, so
Are
you
you
know.
now, Dave?
Because
Yeah.
my husband's
Are
going to
you
jail,
now,
and
Dave?
I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to marry an Arab prince.
Yeah, that's what the new
Yeah.
deal is, probably. She's working on it, I'm sure. Blue Dot Hank, how are
Well,
you
Dave-
doing?
Dave, I do know a prince that might marry you.
Yeah, you know a prince? See? It's not even a.
I'm not gay, mate.
We
that
have.
doesn't matter. Prince is a
Hey,
prince.
hey, if
We're
they
gonna-
got money, it don't matter.
That's right, baby.
I suppose.
That's right.
I suppose.
Are you paying the bills or what? Anyway,
Green is
speaking,
is stronger than brown.
yeah. Speaking of paying the bills, Mega Wet Willie just donated $10 through Super Chat and said, if we don't take the Senate, hold the House, and
Dump the
GOP, they will win again. I won't be FUBAR, but Bohica, bend over. Here it comes again. So say it, Mega Wet Willie. I'm sorry, Mega, I messed up on your thing. If we don't take the Senate and hold the House and dump the GOP, and they win again, it won't be FUBAR, but Bohica. Bend over. Here it comes again. There, it's said properly. The second time I had to take some on Friday too. I can't. Sometimes it just doesn't come
John,
out right.
John, the only reason he's saying FUBAR is because we've got a Jaffo in the office.
Yeah, jackass.
Just another fucking observer.
Just another fucking what?
I ain't heard that in a while.
I haven't either. What's that? Say that again.
Jaffo. It's
What
Jaffo.
did you squeak, Ben? Ben squeaking in the background.
I said I ain't heard that since I was in that movie.
No, you were in the movie
Blue Thunder.
No,
since you saw the
No.
movie.
yeah, Blue Thunder with
It was
the
in Blue
Horse Rider.
Thunder. That's what they named that one guy. That named that little lieutenant. They named him Jaffo because they said he was just another fucking observer.
Just another fucking observer. Boy, howdy shit. Yep. FUBAR. That. I've heard that just about all my life. There's several other
From
ones.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
from Vietnam, isn't it?
Yeah, it was back in that day. There was another one too, and I'm trying to remember. It was on the tip of my tongue just 5 seconds ago. Now it's just like laying on the floor somewhere around here.
You know, the
I-
question is how mad is Democrats? Are we mad enough to take our asses to the polls?
I
this
think
time?
so.
No-
That's what we
no
have to
matter
be.
what.
Thank you for
No
bringing us
matter
back
what.
to that point, Bernadette.
Thank you. Thank
Because
you.
that's what it is.
I've got mine.
What?
I got mine yesterday in the mail.
You
I
got your early
mine too.
voting thing?
Yep.
It just started here yesterday. I think we're going to make an effort to go down to the courthouse and do the early voting right there at the courthouse.
What's
Right.
going to
While-
happen?
While I'm at it, I'd like to
What's
register
gonna
as a
happen-
registered
sorry.
Democrat, honestly.
You haven't registered as a Democrat?
No, I haven't done
What are
that
you,
yet.
a freaking spy?
No, just I never thought I had to. You know what
You're
I
not
mean?
a card-carrying member?
No,
We've got to rush back to
Security!
the family.
Somebody
No.
call security.
no, but it's something I definitely want to do ASAP. So, yeah, if we do that, I'm
When
gonna
do
go
you
do
when
that.
do you have to renew your driver's
I'm back.
license, Travis?
Another 2 years, I believe.
Oh yeah, because you can usually do it then when you're.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Well,
to let everyone.
It's
just
still
to let
pretty easy.
everyone know,
yeah,
I just.
Discord is acting up. Discord is acting up.
Uh-oh.
yeah. I noticed that too.
Well, shit, I hope we don't lose everything. It's a beautiful day outside. Of course, if we have internet problems, it will be on a beautiful, windless day with the sun shining. For some
There's
reason,
few
my
butterflies
service
outside,
doesn't
mate.
like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Hank,
in
Hank,
Texas.
can you turn your volume up, Hank?
I already have.
That's it.
Yeah, you're the lowest of the lot, and I don't mean that personally.
I can hear him pretty good. Actually, he's the highest
I'm
of the
not-
lot.
I'm not sure.
He's
On the
he's up
globe,
in the
yeah.
Netherlands.
Sensitivity is
Hey guys,
high.
what's going to happen in America when you got these states
Volume.
say no one runs for president unless they produce tax returns and crap, or goes on their
Well, isn't
ballot?
that we're going to find out because it's that several states have passed it, so it's going to be tested when it comes time to write the ballot.
Yeah.
And,
How is this?
And
Yeah.
Donnie doesn't
Better?
put his shit
if he
in.
doesn't put his, I want that to be an issue, and here's why. If Bloomberg is in this race, which I guess he is, and he's got his taxes out there,
He bought his tickets.
yeah. What's the deal, Donnie? You're 3 point something billion, just isn't worth taking a look at, or what? Karen Van Wyck just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, Trump's motto, "How low can I go? So saith Karen Van Wyck." And yeah, that's his motto. How low can he go?
Russia.
Yeah, he can sell out this country, baby. He can sell this.
Russia's
He already
pretty
has.
hard.
Sorry, you guys said Trump.
Yeah, there you go. You heard the name. Good dog.
Hey.
Good dog. Good dog. So.
Should work.
You know, they
So
were
what
saying
does happen?
today-
No, seriously, guys, it's going to hit a brick wall. The shit's going to hit the wall on one day in America.
It is,
Um,
and it's
it's gonna hit
it's
the wall.
coming in just a few months. The more
what
we
shit
talk
are
about
you on
this
about?
shit around my house here, we do when we're talking about who's running, and I mean the candidates that we have, who's getting ahead, and all that. Who do you think is going to be elected, and what's going to happen when they get elected? This is the constant question that Bill Maher asks every one of the candidates when they come on his show: is what are you going to do when you get elected president and he doesn't leave? And because he's on that rail that Donnie's not going to leave. And yes, that's exactly right. Tar, feathers, a rail involved. Yes, that's
Throw him in
exactly.
a U-Haul truck.
Yeah, I'm telling
Awesome
you.
haircut.
But if you look at the way Donnie acts in the past and everything else, past is prelude to the future. Bet your ass if he loses, he's gonna say it was rigged. It's all a bunch of illegal voters coming in bus by bus, or somebody going out and changing clothes and coming back and voting 10 more times and shit like that.
That's when you send the Secret Service in there and have him look him right in the face again. Okay, see, you were
Yeah.
already here for 4 years.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Start packing your bags, Bendejo. President
Go
Bendejo.
play,
Get the hell out of
go
here.
play some golf.
Yeah, go play some
they
golf.
were-
We was talking about that too, because he gives up his $400 and something thousand a year salary. He makes a big issue of it every time he does. And Marcia was trying to calculate how much he is making off his little golf ventures, and the tune is somewhere around, every time one of Air Force One lands in Mar-a-Lago, it's about $3 million that has to be spent. Because of,
Well, I posted a little thing on Discord, an article that actually said that he has so far spent 334 years of the presidency allowance
think I
or
saw that.
entertainment in so far. So him telling, hey, Obama, you spend too much on golf.
He charges the Secret Service over $17,000 a month to stay in one of his little roaches.
$650
Ain't that some shit?
Condos down there.
$650 a head per night he charges them. $650
To
per head
protect
per
his
night.
dumb
Yeah.
ass. And then we also pay for his fucklings to fly around the world and do all their illegal business.
Yes.
exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
This is just
And then
him
he
that they were
flies in
talking about.
over the. He flies in over freaking daytime like a freaking superhero. You
I heard
yeah,
when
he said to the
they had
pilot,
him in I think it was it was Scotland.
Yes,
He
in
was
Scotland.
there, and they fed everybody, but then they asked him. They said, "You need to pay us over $250,000 for all the food you ate."
Well, now you also have to
334
remember
years.
that we're only
he
talking
needs to
about
pay-
him. We're not
he
talking
needs
about.
to pay his bills for all the
Yeah.
Klan rallies that he holds.
Yeah, well,
every
you ain't
other
done
week.
doing that.
Yeah.
You got a lot more of those to come. It's not only him. Every time, all of them have to have Secret Service, Every one of his
Yeah.
kids have to have Secret Service.
Exactly.
So everywhere they go, well, Secret Service has to go with them, and that runs up the bill. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they're
And
rolling
they
in the
have
dough,
no
baby.
problem going all over the fucking world to do their
No, they don't mind spending your money at all, and they're still making a profit. You're paying for the ticket,
Plus-
and he's still making
Plus,
money.
we're still paying for the Secret Service for every one of these people that are running for presidential.
Yes.
Bing, bing, bing. There's Secret Service for them too.
I don't know if all of them have it at this point.
Secret Service
Yeah.
until they become
Yeah,
president elect.
yeah, until they become when they become the nominated
Candidate
for the
Candidate.
party. So as soon as whoever wins the Democratic nomination, they will be assigned a task of Secret Service men to protect them, because now that is a political,
But they
so
also
they get a
do-
detachment.
They also do that for ex-presidents, don't
Yes, all ex-presidents
Mhm.
will
Yeah.
continue to have Secret Service.
That's
for
the
the rest of
bad
their life.
thing, because then we're going to still be paying for this
Yeah.
fuckhead.
And senators and congressmen get paid forever, no matter, as long as they make us I think
You
it's
know,
1 term, 1.5 terms,
I
they make it.
meditate to the universe that forces beyond my control, and anything that I know of to be God or anything else like that. I'm hoping for that meteorite to come out of the yonder and strike him on the top of the head just when he's about to swing that club.
Yeah, yeah. Good old
we
lightning
don't have
strike
to
come
do
down
it.
and hit the club, and all of a sudden you hear a voice from above.
Don't-
Got him.
Don't.
That'd be funny.
Got him. Hey,
Trump and
I'd
his
be in
family-
church the next day. You got my attention, God. Let's go.
Trump and his family are living like kings and queens, not like president. He's
Yeah.
living
No,
not like a
they're
president.
living like the thieves that they
They
are.
are.
They're
That's
living
exactly
like
right.
a
They're
mafia
screwing
family.
they're
I'm not
screwing
gonna
the
give
fucking
him
country.
the title of fucking king, because in America we don't have
Now-
kings. But what we
Say it,
do
Bernadette.
have is a mafia family in charge and in the White House that is
Yes, you do.
pilfering this fucking country. And I'm
Yes.
tired of it.
So
And that's what
saith
takes my ass
Bernadette.
to the polls.
That's it, baby. That's right. We have a mafia family. It's a crime family.
That's how-
and
That's
that's
And they're
what
doing it
And
right
they're
in front of the
very
American
good at
people.
that.
Yep, they're doing it right in
That's
front of
how-
us.
The United
John,
States of America.
This is
The
how he
United-
bankrupted his business.
What's that,
Even
Dave?
We didn't
casino.
say Trump.
He got in there and he
Oh,
bled
shit,
the
I said
cash
Trump.
out.
Bernadette,
bled the cash
United,
out
the United States did have a king, but he died in 1976.
Who
Who's
was
that?
that?
Elvis Presley.
Yeah,
Who
that's
else?
true. That's
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Good one there.
77.
Good one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hank, that's
the
pretty
only
good,
king
buddy.
that I recognize, Hank, was Martin.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go.
Very good.
There you go.
Very
One that could, as a
But
matter of fact,
that's-
I got in discussion with AJ, who is Maestro's buddy. I've known AJ just about as long as I've known Maestro. He is a young, what I call young, black, college educated. He was part of the Yang gang, and Yang dropped out.
Yes.
Anyway, Maestro was telling me, so look at there, AJ's on a Martin Luther King Jr. kick. He's studying all the speeches and going back and reviewing all the video and stuff of history. I guess he's getting ready, might be getting ready to teach a class. He's taught at a university before. Anyway, he was upset, and because Yang dropped out, he's thinking he's just going to stay on the couch. Wrong thing. No. We can't. Now,
No, you can't stay on the couch.
the other day, Mitch Goldstein was on here with us, and he made the same comment about Bloomberg. So after that show, I had to go look, and the distinction between Bloomberg and Trump is drastic. Bloomberg was a Republican for a long time. He is nowhere near
Switch
a liberal.
to Democrat.
Yeah, he switched to Democrat, and he was the stop and frisk thing. They're hammering him with that right now, and several other issues. But if you stop and look at where Bloomberg has been spending his money in the last decade, you can see that his philanthropy has been beneficial to a lot of minorities and poor people. So he has done things to help people, whereas Donnie steals from his charity. So that's if you come.
I feel
And
Bloomberg is
enough
racist.
said, John. Enough said.
That's it. But AJ was telling me he's not going to vote. He didn't want to vote, and that's bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. Because no matter who ends up winning the Democratic nomination, the opposite of, I mean, the alternative to Trump staying in for another 4 years, it will destroy this country.
That's how he got in the first place.
That's right.
Because people didn't go out and
That's
vote.
exactly
because
what
Who
happened.
is the lady that's
good
running
point.
against?
Nominated, and that's
Who's the
bullshit.
Who's
You
What
know,
What
is
did
we
you
have,
it?
say,
Lady that's
Hank?
running against.
we have
I
a
think it's
saying here in
against
the Netherlands that if you don't vote,
Mitch
you have to
McConnell.
shut up for
Hang
4
on,
She's a
years.
Travis,
younger
buddy.
gal.
Buddy, Travis, we're just listening to Hank there, and you're going together. I just want to hear what Hank had to say there.
Okay, go ahead, Hank.
We have a saying in the Netherlands that if you do not vote, if you do not use your democratic right to vote, you have to shut up for 4 years and do not moan about
Yeah.
government
Yeah,
because
we have that.
you didn't vote.
Yeah, we have that saying here. You didn't vote, shut up. Don't bitch. If you didn't vote, don't
Yeah.
bitch. And he said, well, why should I get up there? It doesn't matter who wins it. They're just all no good anyway. Well,
does
you know,
matter.
you can.
It does matter.
It does
There
matter.
were races in the 2018 House race that was won by one vote. If you
Yeah.
think your vote doesn't matter, it
Oh, baby,
does
every vote
matter.
matters. Every vote matters, but don't think it's handed to you on a silver platter. It should be,
You
but
know
it's
what?
not.
I
They're
will-
making
I
it
will
as
say this
difficult for
again.
as possible. When
There were people in this country who died
to give you that
Yeah.
right.
give you the
Yeah.
right to vote.
Exactly.
They lost their lives. What are
I,
you willing to do for your country?
That's it. That's it, baby.
Are
And,
you
we're at-
willing to give
and you're
your
asking
life
very little.
for
you're
the
at-
right
you
to
know,
vote?
You know, he said,
Nobody's
why
asking
would
you to
anybody
do
want to go
that.
stand 2 hours in line? Buddy, if you need motivation, turn on your TV on voting day. Because I
Why
do.
would
I see
anybody
long
go-
lines. And I'm
I'll
so
answer
proud
this
of
question.
every one of them that stand in those lines for that long.
Social Security is about to get whacked.
It is.
Medicare for all.
It is.
If you have health care and you have a precondition, let's say you're paying for your own insurance. If you have a pre-existing condition, that shit's about to get waxed.
Yeah, they're
I
in
was
court
just-
now. trying to kill us.
I was just
everything
reading about that today,
this
Bernadette.
man.
The Social Security
read-
and how it's projected out. Right now, we start running out of money at around 2035. And how did we get here?
Yeah.
And the answer is partly found. Now I don't have anything written down. I'm going by memory. What I just
Fiscal.
read. It's between 1968 and 1990. Johnson was the first one to put Social Security in what they called the big pie. In other words, all the income coming in from Social Security was put into the general fund and used as a general fund. In other words, they were taking money out of Social Security, putting it in, or the whole Social Security income, put it in there, and they used a lot of those funds between 68 and 1990 when whoever president in 90 was, reversed it and removed the Social Security from that whole pie situation where the separate Social Security was handled differently. But that dip in those years was enough to throw off the projected income on investments. In 1990, they started investing in Social Security in stocks and bonds, and to boost up the thing. But right now, with Donnie's new projection, he's cutting Social Security, he's cutting Medicare, and he's cutting Medicaid. He's going to go after the social programs.
He's not doing it.
Yeah, because
He's out there telling people he's not doing that shit.
he
Yet he's in
says it all.
court.
He says it all the time about he's not gonna. He's
You
gonna
know what?
protect
He
pre-existing conditions. No,
says
he's
that.
not.
Look at his budget proposal. It's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So he
And
can
what
sit there-
reporter's holding his
but
feet?
We know whatever comes out of his mouth is a
It's
crock of
bullshit.
crap.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Especially, he fights
Yep,
so
and
much for the defense budget, and now I can't remember this, but they just cut $6.5 billion off of a project for the Navy, and that's right after he took
coulda put
8
that
point
back
something
into Social
billion down
Security.
for his freaking wall.
Well, you know
That's
what?
they're
Ridiculous.
actually canceling projects so he can
Yep.
play with this money down on the border. That's what they're doing now
Yep.
within the
Yeah.
within the federal budget. And this just
So he can make good on his promise
it.
that he's going to build a wall
That's
that
it.
Mexico was supposed to pay
Supposed to
for.
fucking pay
Which
for it.
Mexicans are going over, under, through it. They
Yeah.
will cut that
Over
shit
it.
and
Yeah.
put that cut piece back in the wall.
I heard
Hey,
Donnie say that the immigrants, the illegal immigrants, were paying for the wall with their redemption money. That's
Yeah,
how
you
right.
know
we're
what?
getting redemption
You
money
know
from
what?
all.
What's redemption
I
money?
have no
What is that?
freaking
What is
idea. It's
redemption
another
money?
thing he pulled out of his ass because he said it. He said it at his rally up in New Hampshire. He told the crowd that the wall was being built, and he said, "Do you know who's paying for the wall?" They all, yeah, Mexico. That's right, Mexico. We're getting the money from Mexico from the illegal immigrants that come across the border in the reparation money. The reparation money is paying for the wall. So, of course,
True
the news
redemption
goes to
fund.
ask everybody, what's reparation money? Not a single
Well-
anybody had heard
Have
those
no
words
fucking
before.
clue.
It's just a made up reparation money. It's just a made up bullshit thing.
Redemption.
Yeah, redemption money.
Redemption.
I'm sorry, redemption money. It's just a made up thing that he could fed. Nobody in that
Yeah,
crowd gave a
bullshit.
shit whether it was true or not. Yeah, that's it.
They
I
just
knew they were
shouted-
going to pay for the wall. I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that
They
kind of
just
shit.
shouted, "Lock her up." They
Yeah,
just shouting, "Lock
same-
her up."
same
They're
thing.
still shouting that.
He's still
They're
still with the
still
lock her up. You know,
Well,
I'm surprised
yeah,
he
one
didn't-
thing to look forward to, guys.
I'm surprised he didn't bring up lock her up at the damn State of the Union address. I'm really.
The funny
Right.
thing is, I was watching. I was telling Ben about this chat room. They had a guy last night, and it was one of the Democrats that is going against. I think it's Mitch McConnell, and they were down in Kentucky, and they actually had a Kentuckian there. He was a Republican, and they asked him. They said, "Why are you here?" And he goes, "Why am I here? I'll tell you 3 freaking reasons I'm here." And he said, one of it. That asshole said that we were going back to work. We were going to work in the coal mine.
Yeah.
Said that other asshole said the same thing. We're not going to cut. Bullshit. He said, and the other thing is, they're going to start cutting my Social Security. He goes, bullshit if I'm going to vote for that orange asshole again.
Again. Well, some people it takes them a while to learn, you know?
They're slow learners, these Republicans. They're slow learners.
Hey, when
Yes,
you,
they
when
are.
you have- when you have
They're quick
farmers
steps, though.
out there who are just totally fucking pissed off that this man has done what he's done to the agriculture community, and they turn around and say, I will vote for him for another 4 years. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah,
Are you
exactly.
shitting me?
He's decimated your industry, put tariffs on every fucking thing you sell, and you would turn around and vote against your interests. But there are people out there that will do that because, see, he plays to their feelings. It's all about what they
Hatred.
feel.
Hatred,
They feel
baby.
good. He's stopping
pays
the
off
Mexicans
more.
from coming.
Yeah. It pays dividends
Or
for
he's
him.
kicking black people off of because it feels good. But when it comes to be their turn, I'm not gonna have any sympathy for their asses.
No.
You'll be down in the ditch with the rest of them.
You know how bent they are. You know how bent they are. There was a senator in Iowa who is a victim or was a victim of serious domestic violence. Now she's a Republican senator. Now there's a bill being passed that allows more protection for women in domestic violence. She voted it down
Yes.
because the NRA gave her $3.2 million
Yep.
to her
Yes.
campaign. But she voted down something she's a victim of that helps protect women.
And,
So that's
and
how
Dave,
bent they are.
how does that make sense?
Doesn't.
It doesn't.
No. It's exact
So,
opposite.
People
There's
in
there's
Iowa,
nothing that makes
you need
sense
to take
about that.
the trash out. People in Kentucky, you need to take the trash out. South Carolina, you need to take the trash out. Ohio, take the trash out. And everybody across America, we got to clean out
Now,
Washington.
These are the
Bernadette-
states.
An old
Bernadette-
thing here,
Bernadette,
Bernadette. It's
sorry,
basically
John.
money
Sorry,
talks and bullshit
Travis.
walks.
Sorry.
Hey, you know
Sorry.
what? And I'll
Listen,
say it again.
What?
Bernie,
Donate
Wait,
to
hold
these
on.
people's campaigns. Give them $1. Give them $2. It doesn't have
It
to
doesn't.
be a
It
lot
doesn't
of
have to be a
money.
lot. Small donations
Let's
go a
clear
long
this
way.
up.
That $1 or $2
What were you gonna
will
say,
go a
Dave?
long way to that
I
campaign.
want to clear this up. The reason this woman is speaking out against this senator, against these domestic violence laws that she won't pass, the NRA gave her the $3.2 million because the victim of that's speaking out, her husband shot her sister, right? But he was a mental unstable, and he got a gun, meaning he was registered as an unstable mental person, but yet he could still out and buy a gun and go home and shoot his wife.
Yeah. You being
So
having...
this law is to say mentally unstable people can't buy fucking guns, and she wants to say no.
That's because the Republican platform says, hey, you can't stop a crazy person from buying guns. Hell, he can buy all the guns he wants. You know,
how dumb is that? She's unstable.
Pretty fucking stupid.
She's fucking mentally unstable.
Yes.
She's unstable.
That's like I said, Dave. I said, money talks.
Yep.
Bullshit walks. That's exactly how it is.
The states
and even though it's not bullshit, it's still because she got the money. She don't care.
Yep.
That's it. $3.2 million is worth a lot of women's lives, is it? You're gonna put...
Yeah, it actually is. Obviously, for her,
how much
if she took it?
That's what needs to be exposed is the amount of money that is backed by the National Rubio Association or these major corporations that are funding these fucking campaigns to lobby Washington and keep their bullshit going.
But dumb Trump voters would say, "Oh, giving us money to get Trump back."
Well,
that's how their brain thinks.
Don't believe in climate warming and the whole fucking planet.
Exactly. and they wear alfoil on their heads, tinfoil on their heads.
They don't give
These are the super PACers that they need to get rid of their money. That's what they need to do.
That's not going to happen until we take the House and the Senate both. You know, this fight. We're looking at I think it's 21 or 22 Republican held states whose senators are up for re-election. And the three that count the most for us would be Arizona, Colorado, and Maine. Those three are within our grasp. We're within a range of getting those states. But but we're also on track to maybe lose Alabama with Jones down there. He got brought in. He's a Democrat that won in a very red state, when the other guy was the pedophile Roy Moore. Roy Moore.
No, we never really had Alabama anyway.
Yeah. It was a surprise we got it, but we have to hold on to it now. But those three states.
What is it? Just answer Bernadette's thing. I think he's down in Las Vegas. He's supposed to be here this week.
Who?
What Travis? What happened to him?
We're losing.
Did we lose Hank?
It's cutting out.
Hank, where's
Hello?
Hank's back up?
Hank's back up in the blue room. There he is.
Cool. Hello.
Hi, Hank.
Yeah,
hello.
Was talking.
You went to space, mate.
Yeah,
you joined Space Force.
Space Force.
I have intermittent reception.
Don't get me started on that issue.
At the moment, I'm not. I'm on the middle of the Atlantic, and I have a rather funny reception here. I mean, I do
on a boat?
You're on a boat?
I'm on a boat. Yeah, I'm on a
thanks
boat.
for letting us know, mate, and thanks for the invitation.
Really? Yeah.
I'm
left without us, I see.
I'm playing.
You're lucky
really
you get a signal, Hank. No.
I'm playing a really silly game called Silent Hunter 5, The Wolves of Steel. So I'm now commanding a U-boat in the middle of the Atlantic, and it's hilarious.
On your way to come pick us up, right? You're on your way to come pick us up, right?
I am going to say.
We're all going to go down to the boat. Let's go down to the boat.
The drug sub.
Hell,
yeah, it's hilarious.
I hope they let you off. Hell, it's a thing nowadays. They're holding everybody on boats, so you can't get off there.
Well,
stay on the boat.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part for Brexit now because I'm hunting a British freighter.
There you go. Got one in your sights, do you? There you go.
You don't
almost.
Freighter, mate.
My sound man said it was long distance, but it's a really shit. It's a funny game. It's a silly game because
sink another sub.
they have modded this game to the extent of ridiculousness, and they put like 100 hours of German World War II radio in the game. So if you turn on the radio, you get all kinds of shit music from the Nazi era. It's hilarious.
I gotta respect
especially
the
when you're sailing.
modding community for that, though. That's pretty intense to make it feel authentic,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's really realistic. I mean, it's very immersive.
Yeah, that
And
reminds
it's,
me.
Hank, you need to get into the future. Go watch Picard.
This one goes to.
I'm still locked. I have to watch episode three still. I got totally distracted by
Oh,
this
you'll
game
love it.
because
You'll
I
love
play
it.
I play this game in real time, which means that I started 4 years ago, and that was 1939, and I'm just traveling in real time, so it takes months to get some. And the funny thing is, it's now. Let me check. It is, and it is. What date is it now? 6 years later, almost now 5 years later, the 23rd of September, 1940. So I've been playing this game longer than World War II lasted.
Boy, holy shit.
Hilarious.
Are you sure Republican?
No. I do not like. I do not like flag worship and.
No,
Oh,
just a
did
waste
you
of
know
time.
there
Just a
is
waste.
this guy? What's his name? A TV preacher, Pat Roberts.
Oh,
Pat Roberts,
yeah.
yeah.
Pat Roberts.
Yeah.
And yeah, he apparently now was trying to sell cures for coronavirus on, on his channel. I mean,
I've
it's
heard about that.
ridiculous.
Boy, howdy.
my
Why,
God.
why doesn't someone not arrest this guy? I mean, come on.
He's a moron.
Incoming super chat.
Are you in the future people out there?
Really quick.
No.
We
this
had to
is-
get in there. Hank let us in the past.
This actually goes
Yeah.
to Dave here really quick. So the other day, there's this website called Humble Bundle, and they sell video games, or publishers sell video games cheap for charity. And
Yep.
there happened to be a virtual reality bundle that me and my girlfriend Rose really wanted to get. And I was really happy to see the charity for that in particular bundle was for Wires, and they're, I don't know if you know of them or not, but they're
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
yeah, they're doing all the or doing some of the habitat rehabilitation for all the animals and stuff in Australia.
Hos-
Yeah.
Animal
epic.
husbandry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Animal.
I know what I want to do.
Yeah,
They're
so
fantastic. Yeah.
yeah, that so it just felt really good.
That's
Did you do it
fantastic.
enough early
Douglas,
enough?
Thanks.
Yeah, no.
That,
so-
there
we
was a
can-
lot of
Didn't there?
to be honest with you, there was a lot of American companies and charities donating to our charities over here, and we're recognising them on their news programs.
awesome,
So we do
Good.
appreciate it.
awesome.
Boy, howdy.
Cool.
It
so,
definitely felt good
I'm-
because we don't get video games often, and doing it for charity that just made it feel that much better. And I knew it was going for obviously a great cause, so it was one of
Well,
those
they've
purchases
just
that I don't regret.
There's I'm losing some weight due to a hospital which is not far from here being built, part of Minato Zoo. It's an open range zoo we have here. You can walk amongst giraffes and all that sort of stuff, and
Nice.
lions,
Cool.
bends, and they've always had a rehab center, but it's been small and dingy. That's why people like us are around to help support that. Now, millions and millions of dollars, a lot of its donations, is being spent on building this new massive hospital that'll be able to look after hundreds of injured animals. And due to the koalas being listed as endangered now, they're having an intense program with koalas, and they're doing taking a lot of burns.
Outstanding.
But it's just a way of getting native wildlife back out and the numbers up. But koalas most importantly. But the government's tipped in, but it's mainly the people. So I
That's who
feel
has
the
the
people
heart, baby. That's who has the
yes,
heart. It's
the
the
people moving's powerful. Yes. And this is why I have
Yeah.
faith in American people. That I think that they can see themselves becoming an extinct, and Democrats becoming an extinct species if this
Yeah.
man's allowed to go on.
And we can't let that happen. Anyway, let
I
me
would
catch
say
out there.
It's quite it's quite interesting. Robert Reich had a really
Oh
good
yeah, he's a good guy.
article last
Good
week.
guy.
Yeah, he is getting really worried now, and he was actually saying that what he is seeing is 1933 Germany.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody
I
that can
agree with
see
him.
this
TV,
can see the,
Hank.
the correlation between 1930s
Yep.
Germany and what's happening here. Let me catch up with a couple of super chats that came in. Old Bat with 2 cats donated $15 through super chat and said, "Blue no matter who, but Bernie is best." So saith Old Bat with 2 cats, and lived it. Donated $5 through super chat and said, "This is nearing a crazy point. All 3 branches are moving toward inaction, and the election is at risk." Lived it, so saith him.
Yep.
And he's right. They're right. Just a minute ago, Miss Nomad made a comment in there. If you don't fight for freedom, there will be no freedom to fight for. And she is right,
Yeah.
baby. This is our Waterloo, baby. We got to do this shit. We have
like
to.
I was telling we were having a discussion. I was up, doing our fishing. We were having a discussion, and I was talking to one of the guys, and he said, "Well, you just don't understand." He goes, "He's done a lot," and I said, "No, he hasn't." I said, "The only thing that he hasn't done and he hasn't asked for is for some of these people to give him a salute as Almighty yet, like they do all Hitler."
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get this in because I have promised our people over the last several shows that we would get some of Thomas Morgan's artwork. He has sent in this artwork. He is out in California, and John H. Livingston out in Tallahassee, Florida. He's going to be singing the song "Vote." Lawrence. I'm sorry. What did I say?
Livingston.
Lawrence,
Did I say Livingston?
Yeah.
No shit. Lawrence. John Lawrence. I'm sorry.
Livingston.
Yeah, he's lost over in Africa somewhere. Looking for that other fella. Anyway, this is the song "Vote" by John Lawrence and artwork by our own
Morgan.
Thomas Morgan.
Thomas Morgan. I swear sometimes, boom, right on the floor. Thomas Morgan, the Picasso of the resistance, baby. I love his work. Y'all enjoy this for just a minute.
Get those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country, our democracy. We can't afford mediocrity. If we do nothing, our hope floats away. Get up off of that thing when it's voting day and vote in November. Vote, So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, our country's great. Vote, don't procrastinate. Vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, yeah, our country's great. Vote, don't procrastinate.
And that is our own Thomas Morgan with his artwork, and John Lawrence from Tallahassee, Florida. We appreciate all those that donate their talents to this show. TW Travis included in that oddly wired who sends in her, and others that have sent in personal items. It just makes it for family, baby. It just makes it more like family. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that.
John.
Yes, sir.
John, could I, just before that lovely bit of music artwork, we were talking about post-World War II, or sorry, pre-World War II, and I think it was Henk that mentioned this, that this is what, so far Trump's mirrored Hitler's movements and what Hitler done in 1931-32. But being the big danger here now, 2020, is that what Hitler done when he got into power and he burnt down the Reichstag and blamed it on the opposition.
Right.
What he done, he made himself leader and he banned all opposition parties, banned them.
Yes.
And this is the danger. What happened in 2020, Trump gets in again, he's going to make himself somehow supreme leader and ban opposition, and that's it. You're fucked.
If he has a Senate,
So, guys,
if he has a Senate that would go along with that, I would not doubt that one bit at all. That they would try to turn
But
this
if you
into an
wanna see-
authoritarian nation.
you want to see the game plan, it's available in America on YouTube. It's called World War II in Color. 10 series, 1 hour per series. The first two, you watch them and you watch Hitler and you mirroring Trump.
Yeah, you can
Everything
see
he's done is Trump.
it's the plan.
Yep.
It's the same mob type mentality that Hitler had, that Donnie has. You know, it's by mob rule. You make the rules. And that's what Donnie's doing. Donnie's trying to make it to where he makes the rules. And he keeps throwing this up, no matter what we're talking about. He has the absolute right to do whatever he wants. The Second Amendment gives him that.
He's making the Democrats look like they're an evil
It's
party
Article
when
2,
they're
I
not.
mean. Huh?
He's making the Democrats at the same time like a dangerous evil party.
Yes, he's making us out to be the
they're
evil,
not.
corrupt, just horrible, every
Yes,
expletive
they
you
want
could.
to
Yeah, he
do
keeps
rights away.
saying that shit. Because
He's
he believes in
mirroring-
that if you keep
mirroring.
repeating it, his morons believe that shit.
And that's what he's doing.
Yes, he's projecting. That's exactly
No.
what he is doing, but he's claiming that we're doing it. So we have to defend it. Fuck that shit. We don't have to defend this party against that kind of shit. If you
Bingo.
open your eyes and take a look, if not,
Vote.
then yes, vote. But we keep talking about some of these people like they are reasonable enough thought to think. There are some Republicans, and those are the ones that we try to go after. We are trying to convince those Republicans, those conservatives, who believe in the Republican Party. Go back as far as Reagan. If you're just a Reagan Republican, you cannot tolerate this in your party. This is not. It's a referendum not only on a president. This is a referendum on the Republican Party. That's what we're looking at here. Everything okay? Okay.
It is.
Our
it
old
is
Molly's
dangerous.
having trouble.
Molly, what's Molly?
Molly's our golden retriever. She's up in age and is having some difficulties. Everything's
Oh,
okay. though.
sorry, mate.
Travis had to go help her out a little bit there, but
Are you there,
Okay.
Travis?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Travis. Travis, I've got to do a couple of chores, but I'd love to make a hole and let someone.
Alrighty.
I've had a good stay.
well, we was fixing to kick your ass out anyway. No, we would. No, we wouldn't, buddy. We would not do that at all.
I would resign before you sack me. You see, so
there you go. Just wait till in the morning. Wait till tomorrow. Then
I
submit
think
your resume.
someone give someone else a go. You bastard. Give someone else a go. And I love you all, family. And I'll be in the blue room anyhow later. But
I love you, Derek. Good night. Or
good night, sis.
Dave,
And I'll speak to you in the blue room.
there you go.
Bye, Dave.
Dave, we always
All right.
appreciate your voice
All
on
right,
the show.
keep up the good work that you're doing with those animals, man.
Outstanding job up there.
That's my pleasure.
Down
but
there.
I'm just proud of the good work the Blue Dots are doing. See you
Right.
later, guys.
Dave,
Well, we
See you
appreciate
later,
it.
bud.
are you still there, Dave?
Yeah,
Dave?
yeah, I'm just leaving. What's up, Hank?
Guess what drink I'm opening right now?
A 4X or a
No,
a
non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic.
VB? Oh,
I'm
non-alcoholic.
opening an Aussie Bundaberg ginger beer.
There you
Oh,
go.
the best. They're the
The
best.
Bundabergs.
Bundaberg. That's decades old, 100 years old.
Yeah.
Enjoy your drink, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
See you
Dave,
later, fellas.
Take care,
See
man.
you later, man.
come back later, bub. Thank
Take
you.
it easy, Dave.
Pal.
Right.
See ya.
All right.
That was
Travis,
great music, by the
always-
way. Great music. just
Wasn't
now.
it? That guy is. I